Hello Shenanigamers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Just got back from an apprentice mission in the Cove. Pretty good things happened for us there. But now, there are plenty of different options for us. Plenty of options to choose from. I do like the sound of this, Book of Constitution. Plus 30% blight resist, plus 30% disease resist, minus 1 speed. That's a pretty good trade-off. 4 deeds would get us to the point where we could get weapon or armor smithing, level 3. And a bit more gold is never a bad thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this mission in Cove this time around. Let's see, who do we bring with us? Papon is a good call to bring with us. Always good to have a healer. And you know what? I'm thinking this time around, we bring Shabam, Crimson Figuer, and who else? We could bring Mortimer. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna... well... yeah... yeah, we'll bring Mortimer. Now, let's get these fellows some trinkets. We have 2 Hell's Hairpins now. Could give one to Crimson Figuer. That would benefit in a low light situation. Which is not exactly what we want. They have 20% less stress in the Cove though, so it's good to bring Crimson Figuer here. Not a bad idea at all. Yeah, you know what? We're doing it. We're giving them Dismas's head. Balances out their health with the tough quirk. Balances out the stress with the Cove Adventurer. Which just gives a flat 25% damage increase. Very nice. Now we could give them the Bleeding Pendant as well, but I think the Warrior's Cap might be a better bet. Unless we have something better. And in reality, I don't know that we do. Could give them the Book of Relaxation. That would drop their dodge, and they already have that halved because of the quirk. Instead, I think we are going to have to give them the Warrior's Cap. Alright, Mortimer. We don't have much of anything from them. So instead, let's just give them the Book of Intuition. And the Warrior's Cap as well. Now, the big Shabam. Now we can give them Bloody Dice for better bleed chance on their attacks, but since there's already a high bleed resist in the Cove, and they have some bleeding attacks of their own, we don't want to do that, because that'll also lower their bleed resist. So, his bleed resist. So, we're not going to do that. We will give them one of our sets of lucky dice here, though. And then, could give them the Ancestor Scroll, but I feel like that's a very bad idea. So instead, we're just going to go ahead and the relaxation could be good with them. That would even out. In a way, at least. You know what? I'll give them the Worry Stone. And then Papon. Our healer. Tome before the healing. And why are these all out of sorts here? Could give them the Virtuous Chalice. Would be a pretty good setup there. Could also give them Junia's Head or the Ancestor's Scroll. And I think the Ancestor's Scroll is probably the better bet. So yes, we'll take this team in. Stack and an extra instance of food. 3 shovels. 6 bandages. We're not taking any chances. This is a veteran mission. Full stack of medicinal herbs. 2 keys. 4 holy water. That's 1 for each of them if we should need it. 2 laudanum. A stack and a quarter of torches. 3 antivenoms. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Embark. Back into the cove. Thralls will explode if left for too long. That they will.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Not too many rooms, but we need to get all the room battles, so let's get started there. Now, medicinal herbs could deal with this fish carcass. Let's just do it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Take what we can from that. Hallway battle, alright. So, we start with a battle ballad, I think. +3 speed, +7 accuracy, +4% crit chance. Good on every single person here.
The blood quickens.
It's a good idea outright. Go for judgment here. With a crit for 11. Very nice. You shall suffer as I have. Alright. Ow. And they give us a shank for just as much damage. Like a fire. Ow. Only with the debuff is Mortimer there. That's alright. We'll go with the Yop. Hey, we stunned the one that hadn't gone yet. Like to see that. Let's go with the Beast Spile now. Get a Blight going. Go with the Blight Resistances. Go with another Battle Ballad. And another Blight if we can. There we go. Blanket Fire. 2 of them dodged.
The will to fight falters.
And another crit for 11 with a judgment from Papon. Fully healed now. Glad to see it. And Shank. More is bleeding. Not happy about that. Then we'll go with the Wicked Hack here.
As the fiend falls,
Take out the Cutthroat.
faint hope blossoms.
And we'll go with Absolution on Mortimer. Heal themselves up a little bit. Kind of heal through that bleed if they can. And then we'll go with the Harvest here. Shabam. Knocks him down a peg. Divine Grace. And Crimson Care. 11. Very nice. And then another Wicked Hack.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Take what we
them
can. Move on.
all.
Find an empty sack. Let's go ahead and go into this room. Battle. 2 pelagic bulwarks. Not happy about that. Pelagic Oracle, even less thrilled. And a Pelagic Wide Mouth. We know those things hurt. More battle ballads it is. Call of the Deep on that one is not great. Let's go ahead and try and stun them. Did not work. Go with the op. Didn't get the stun on that one. We did get it on the wide mouth. Glad to see that. So the wide mouth's who we target. Just try and get somebody down before this gets incredibly dangerous. Alright, so one of them set themselves up to guard the left.
Exposed
And then
to
they
a
hit us with
killing
a crit
blow.
Octocestus and Mortimer. Not great. At all. Oh well. We can do a little bit of damage to these guys and possibly bleed, but I'm not going to worry too much about bleeding them. Instead, we're going to go with the Battle Ballads to keep that accuracy, speed, and crit chance high as we can possibly get it. As high as we can possibly get it. And of course the Stress Wave. They're not in stealth anymore though, which is good. Try to stun this Bulwark again. Nope. Another Seaward Slash. Ow. Another Judgment. Another good chunk of damage. The Cestus. Good dodge. Another Octocestus. Ow. Keep resisting the bleed. I'm gonna say no to that. Let's just take down the pelagic
Give them no quarter.
wide mouth. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with the harvest there. Get some bleeds going if we can. We do. We'll go with the beast spile as well. Some lights going, which we do. So we have 2 damage over time effects. Bulwark in the front thanks to the redirection. Let's go with a Divine Grace for Mortimer. Get them as much health as we can. So a Wicked Hack on this Bulwark. Get a lot of protection, but we'll do what we can with it. Cestus. Ow. Another Octocestus. Ow!
Unbalanced.
Crit. Not great. Not a fan of that. That's gonna be a pain. That's gonna be a lot of pain with the harvest here. Just so we can hit that one in the back there. Of course, the Sea Breeze for the heal. Go ahead and use a holy water here and an absolution. Heal up just a little bit. If it bleeds, only affects those 2 positions. So we want Wicked Hack here. Deal as much damage as we can possibly get. Judgment would do good here too, but instead we're going to go ahead and Divine Grace here on Mortimer again, try to keep them in the game. Another Octocestus. Ow. Very painful. And then one on Crimson Guerre. Pretty good at resisting the bleeds there, though. Stress Wave split between Mortimer and Papon. Not greatest. Get rid of that bleed with the bandage like we should have done last time. Go for the manacles again. Get a crit.
Singular strike.
And we get the stun. Clawed back my freedom from worse than you. Something along those lines. It was either better or worse than you. Something along those lines. Didn't quite catch it. Right, we're going to go for If It Bleeds on the Oracle here.
Confidence surges as
That
the
takes them
enemy
down. I
crumbles.
was hoping it would. Right, now then, let's go for another Battle Ballad. Keep those buffs high and consistent. And then another Divine Grace here for 9. Bring them back up to 10. That one is stunned. Still bleeding. Bleeds on their own can take out that one. Ow.
A dizzying blow to body
Crits like
and
that
brain.
can take us out. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I'm going to go ahead and pump the torch up by 1. Another Battle Ballad. bandage, get rid of the bleed. Use the yop. Try to stun them both. Stun the back one. It's fine. Some manacles, do some damage. Try to stun the front one. We stun them. Okay, they're both stunned. We don't have to worry about them at all right now. Go for the Divine Comfort. Kill everyone up. Alright, and the bleed will take care of the bulwark in the front. And the back, we can focus on. Do not toy with this one, it may signal from there. Yep. Means we basically got this turn to deal with it. Let's go for the harvest then. Did a bit more damage. Manacles will do more damage here, so we'll hit him with that. Judgment. Crit for 7.
Ground quakes.
Good to see.
A brilliant confluence
Then-
of skill and purpose.
If it bleeds, there's a chance to bleed. Their bleed resist is 80. Hit him with the Wicked Hack. And we did 5.
The death
That one bled out, though.
inches.
Up to Cestus. Crimson Gerd down to Death's
And
Door,
now the true
unfortunately.
test. Hold fast or expire.
The manacles here. We get the stun. The battle ballad. It was fast, accurate.
A time to perform beyond
Divine
one's
Grace here.
limits.
Go for 11. Stun goes off. And then a Wicked Hack.
Their formation is broken.
Alright, we're done with that.
Maintain the offensive.
Ooh. A very rare trinket for the Jester. Dark Tambourine. Plus 12% death blow resist, minus 25% stress if torch is below 26, plus 10% virtue chance if torch is below 26. That's used for dark runs. Right there.
The match is
Take what we
struck.
can from this.
A blazing star is born.
Unlock the strong box. Well, it's already unlocked. Take what we can from that. No room for anything. It's actually fine. We have more valuable things anyway. There's one more room battle ahead of us. Let's see if it's only that one, though. Unused torch. Take. Trap. We have 70, 70, 80, and 60. Shabam, go for it. Damn! Did not work out.
Curious
We
is
got the medicinal herbs to get rid of it,
art.
though.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Alright, so this time around we're gonna actually have Crimson Figure eat some food beforehand. Use the
The
torch.
light, the promise of
Put
safety.
the holy water on Mortimer and Crimson Figure. Go in, give them the resistances. Then we have to deal with this. Oracle, an Enchantress, a Gladiator, and a Bulwark. Well, those back two are gonna be problems. And that front one's just gonna be annoying. So, let's go with the full team heal with comfort. Good dodge. And then let's go for a harvest here, actually.
Well struck.
Didn't bleed either of them, but we got some damage off on the Enchantress. And then a... If it bleeds, could potentially kill. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna do damage anyway. Spoke too soon. They dodged it, of course. Go for the stun. Nice. Nice one, Mortimer. Alright. Now go for the Beast Bile. Well, you hit the one with protection, so that's good. Ow. Resist there. Not a fan of all this stress being thrown our way. Eldritch Push.
How quickly
for
the
3.
tide turns.
Push back by 2. Not great. You know what? You know what, man? Screw it. Finale this bitch.
Eradicate.
With the crit for 29. Very nice, Shabam. Ah, they dodged the judgment. It's alright. We can deal with it. And we're going to use breakthrough. Get forward. They all dodge. That's fine. Get a debuff. We're dealing with that. Stressful incantation. Not great. Torchlight drops. Stress goes up. They're marked. Go for another Beast's Bile here. Lights keep going. Good dodge. Go for a Judgment here. Hit. Heal. Damage on the Blight alone would be enough to take out the Enchantress eventually. I'm gonna go for a Battle Ballad.
Inspiration and improvement.
And a Wicked Hack. Won't do enough, so we're gonna go for If It Bleeds. To make sure we secure the kill on that Enchantress. And now Manacles on the Bulwark. With the stun, opens up the Gladiator to attacks. So Wicked Hack for 18. Nice amount of damage. We go for an Inspiring Tune on Crimson Figuer. Stress down just a bit. Run for the Old Gods. Ow. Crimson's in a bit of trouble there. The Divine Grace. Heal for 11. Very good. Go for Absolution on Mortimer here. Probably not the smartest choice, but we need more health and less stress. Divine Grace on Crimson Figuer again. Heals him up for another 11. And now we can use a bandage. Get the bleed on our own. Wicked Hack. Gladiator. They're down. Done. Gone. Don't have to worry about them. Inspirational Tune on Papon. Keep the stress manageable. Octocestus. Ouch. Resisted the bleed there. Just be done with this rabble. Yep. Completely agree. Alright, so another Absolution here. Heal up a little more. Get rid of a little more stress. Divine Grace here. Give them up more. Compare some of the damage they've done. Wicked Hack here. With a crit for 15. They're done. Don't have to worry about them any longer. Take what we can from that, which is nothing.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We're only going to continue adventuring for one reason. And that reason is this giant oyster here. I'm going to use a shovel.
Packs laden
Coin in
with
there.
loot are often
Eat
low
those
on
two with
supplies.
food, get gold. Glad we did that. Now we're going to leave before things get any
The pungent
worse.
odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Alright, we got the Book of Constitution, Deeds, gold. So more gold, which we found while we were in there. No heirlooms, really. That's fine. Crimson Figuer is now up to level 4. They have Thin-Blooded, minus 10% Blight Resist, replace Bloodthirsty. You know what? Lower Blight Resist isn't even all that bad. Da Big Shaban got the Red Plague, minus 75% Bleed Resist, minus 10% max HP, minus 5% crit. We're going to send them for treatment to get rid of that, because that sucks. And then Papon got Beast Hater, plus 15% damage and minus 15% stress versus Beast, replacing Natural Eye. Not sure how I feel about that one, but hey, it's not bad.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright. And it doesn't look like anyone got overly preoccupied by their nighttime activities. So, Duriri, you can go get a drink. You're still a bit stressed. Ormond will only meditate. That's fine. Let you go meditate for a bit. Except that the caretaker is currently in the cloister, so we'll have to wait on that. Sorry about that. Anyway. Crimson Figuer can go have a drink then. Mortimer is fine. Papon is relatively fine. And then the big shabam is going to go and get rid of the red plague. There we go. Alright, now, Nomad Wagon. Heavy boots, critical stone, protection stone, stun stone. Not what I want. And we do have a musketeer on the stagecoach this time. We have Bersingi. Natural Eye, plus 5 accuracy, range skills. Ooh. Cove Adventure, minus 20% stress in Cove. Ooh. Tuckered Out, minus 10% damage if hit points are below 50%. That's not bad. And they run pretty much the kit we already had on Mercier anyway. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I would like to bring them with. Currently our roster is full. Who would we get rid of? It would be Durary, if anyone. I could dismiss Durary, but we just got it to the point where they have no negative quirks. Nah. Michelle's too good, Relax Kid's too good. God, that's the problem. You know what? Halaker hasn't really been doing much for us. Nah, never mind. We'll figure it out eventually. We'll find a very nice gunslinger to add to the squad later on. Once we have an opening, we'll wait to fill it with a gunslinger if we can. For right now, we can ensure that we have unequipped all trinkets, sorted them by rarity, which we have. Now, that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, if you like this content, or if you want to see more of it, or if you want to see more of the other kinds of content that we have coming out on the channel. We're going to keep that coming out, don't worry about that. Remember to hit the notification bell so you receive the notifications whenever we post new videos. Leave a comment on the video, it helps us out a lot, it really, really does. Also, remember to leave a comment if you want to have one of the heroes in this roster named after you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!